Okay, kids, we're going to do family fun night tonight. What are we going to do, Mom? Said Elijah. Well, remember, as promised, I said that Jeni was going to do her version of Planet Radio. Oh, really, Mom? That's great. We're going over to the cottage and doing it. I set it all up this afternoon while you were at school. Oh, really? That's great, said Jeni. Yeah, I set it up at my studio. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, so we're going to do Planet Radio? Yeah, I set up the telescope. I set it all up. The kids are going to be staying here with Grandma and Grandpa. Oh, that's great. So whenever you're ready, we'll go over there, okay? Okay, sounds great. Oh, good. Dad's home. Dad, do you know what Mom did? We're going to do Planet Radio over at the cottage. Oh, that's awesome. It'll get us a chance to do something fun tonight. After all, we haven't done anything as a family for a while. Yeah, Michael, the kids are with Grandma and Grandpa. You mean Melissa, Josiah, and Michael? Yeah, they're going to be with Grandma and Grandpa. It's just going to be me, Jeni, Elijah, and you, Michael. Okay, sounds good. We're going to go over to the cottage and we're going to go over and do Planet Radio so we can have some quiet time. Oh, that'll be really great. This is family fun night, said Elijah. Oh, that's great. I have the telescope all set up and we can go look at the stars and we can do our homework before we launch the radio show. So Michael, Grace, and Elijah and Jeni were going to do the broadcast. Maybe it'll go viral, said Jeni. I don't know. Maybe it will. This is our family time. Remember to drink a lot of water because we gotta wet our whistle. Okay. So when are we going over? We'll go over in a little bit. Everything's set up and ready to go. I set it up this afternoon, Michael. Okay, sounds good. Let me get ready. Let me wash up and clean up. So Michael goes and washes up and cleans up to get ready for the show. Okay. I have a little bit of cough still, said Michael, but I'm ready to go. Okay, sounds good. You don't want to cough when you're on radio. Okay. So what are we going to talk about? Let's see. Let's get our atlas out. Hold on. Let's see. We got the children's atlas out, right? Yeah. We could talk about comets. We could talk about the night sky. We could talk about different things. Let's talk about comets. Yeah, we could talk about that. We could talk about different planets. We could talk about the different. We could talk about space. We could talk about it. Said looking at the night sky. Says on a clear night, thousands of stars in the sky in the way of our scattered points in the light. It is useful in the night sky the same way the ancient astronomers saw it. The celestial sphere surrounding the Earth. They believed the sun and the moon and the planets were attached to the sphere that circled around it. Talk about that. We could talk about the origins of it. We could talk about the polar night sky. Let's talk about the Big Dipper. Okay, we could talk about the Big Dipper. Let's see. I'm looking through the book right now. We could talk about the, the black hole. Anything you want to talk about, just look through the book. There's different things in here. You just got to pick a chapter that you like to talk about. We talk about different topics. They talk about Scorpius, the Northern Hemisphere, stars, the galaxies. How many galaxies are in this in the universe? They said the galaxies are like vast islands. They are made up of millions, in some cases, billions of stars. So we could talk about different topics like that. Okay, sounds good, Mom. Well, we could talk about just what we like about astronomy, basically. Um, I don't know. Let's just talk about our topics. Okay, what we like about astronomy, what we learned about astronomy in school. Okay, we'll keep it basic. Okay, Dad's on his way down. You ready? Yeah, we're ready. Okay, so they get ready to go into the car and head over to the cottage. Oh, this is going to be so much fun, said Jeni. What are we going to interview about? Should we bring Grandma with us? Well, if Grandma wants to come, she can. That would be fun. I want Grandma to come. So Jeni goes and races down to see if Grandma Yokoshoto is going to come to do Planet Radio with them. Grandma Yokoshoto, will you come to us with us to do Planet Radio? Oh, sure. I would love to go. Okay, that would be great. Are you ready to go? Yeah, I'll get ready to go here. Give me 1 minute. So Grandma Yokoshoto gets ready to go. Okay, so Grandma Yokoshoto comes upstairs with them, and they get in the car. All right, Grandma Yokoshoto is coming too. Okay, great, let's go. They head over to the cottage, and they see that the telescope is in the backyard. It's just before sundown as they get into the studio. Oh, Mom, the studio looks really nice. It looks like a real broadcast station. Yeah, I had to make it look like it's a real radio station, too. Oh, this is great, Grace. It looks really good. You did an excellent job. Yeah, it took a little work, but I got it done. Okay, Dad, you're going to launch the radio show, so remember that. Okay. All right, so you have a line of questions? No, we're just going to do a short broadcast, said Jeni. What kind of questions are you going to ask? Well, I'm just going to ask the things that we learned in school about science and radio and things like that. I'm not going to make it a really tough questions. Okay, what are we going to talk about? We're just going to talk about family stuff. We're not going to talk about so much science as much as we're just going to talk about family fun. Okay. All right, sounds good. It's your show, Jeni. You're the producer of the show. Okay, Jeni. Remember, you're in charge here. Okay, Jeni. Dad's about to launch the show in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And welcome to Planet Radio. And your guest host is Grace Smithton with her family and guest host Jeni Smithton. Welcome, Jeni, to the show. Hi, my name is Jeni Smithton, and I am your guest host of the radio show. And we're going to talk a lot about Planet Radio topics that we have tonight. Tonight's topic is the stars in the sky that we enjoy, and we enjoy stargazing, and other topics about family fun that we enjoy. Thank you, Jeni. It's good to have you on the show tonight. So you're going to interview anybody in particular? I'm going to interview my grandmother, my dad, my brother, and my mom. Oh, that's excellent. Let's start with our first interview. I'm going to interview my dad. And first up is my dad. His name is Michael Smithton. Hi, Michael Smithton. How are you doing? I'm doing great. And you are the dad of the show? Yes, I am. I'm dad. Okay, Dad. I wanted to ask you about your recent important fundraiser. You had an important fundraiser for kids that are adopted or in need of adoption. How did it go? It went so well, Jeni. We helped raise a lot of money to help kids in need. Oh, that's great, Dad. That's a really important cause. So the outcome was really good. Yeah, it's called the Spring Fling, and we had a dance fundraiser at the local fire hall. Oh, that's awesome, Dad. Up next is the interview with Grandma Yokoshoto. Grandma Yokoshoto, welcome to the show. Oh, hello, everyone. It's nice to be on the show. Thank you, Jeni. And that's my granddaughter, Jeni. Hi, Grandma Yokoshoto. Welcome to the broadcast. So, my questions are, do you like to stargaze? I absolutely love the stargaze. It is one of my favorite things to do, especially back at home. Great, Grandma Yokoshoto. It's so good to have you on the show. So, my questions are really brief. What is your favorite thing to do when you stargaze? Well, when I go out and I garden all day, I like to relax and I like to stargaze at night. I like to see the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper. One of my favorite things to do, of course, is to see the North Star. It's so bright and beautiful. Sometimes the planets are really so bright you don't even know that they're even stars. They're planets, though. It's amazing. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Grandma, said Jeni. And up next is, and finally, in the lineup is Elijah. Elijah, welcome to my broadcast. This is Jeni Smithton interviewing Elijah Smithton. Thank you, Elijah, for being on my show. Oh, you're welcome. Elijah, what did you learn in school about the planets? Well, there's a lot to learn about the planets in the radio show. What do you want me to start with? Well, about the solar system, there's thousands of planets in the solar system. You know that there's just so many billions of stars in in the solar system. Yeah, that's amazing, said Jeni. Just to be honest, I don't know a whole lot about the sciences, but I do know one thing. I love to stargaze a lot with mom and dad. That's great. And finally, my last broadcast interview is with my mom, Grace Smithton, the interview of the night. Yes, welcome to the broadcast, Grace Smithton. It's nice to have you on, Mom. Oh, thank you, Jeni. So, you like to do broadcast radio, right? Yes, I like to do it from time to time. I try to do it whenever we have time to do it. So, what do you like best about doing broadcast radio? I like to do it best when it's with family because it's fun and it's exciting. Oh, that's great. You love stargazing? Oh, that's one of my favorite things to do, especially with my family and especially with my husband, Michael. Oh, that's great. All right, Jeni, thank you for the broadcast and thank you for the interviews. And that's it for our Planet Radio broadcast. Stay tuned for the next episode. If we do have another show, please like, share, and subscribe to our broadcasts. You'll see us on TikTok and also Instagram. See you soon. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. All right, and that's it for Planet Radio. Excellent show. That was really good, Jeni. Great questions. Right on time. You sound like a professional, Jeni. Very good, Jeni. Very good show. Do you want to upload it and post it? Yeah, let's upload and post it. Let's see how it did. Oh, I think it did wonderful, said Mrs. Yokoshoto. I think so too. Elijah said, great job, Jeni. I think it did wonderful. I think you did great, Jeni, said Michael. Great show. Excellent. Yeah, I'm so glad we did this, Mom. Thank you for taking the time to do this. We oftentimes don't have a lot of free time to do this, but I wanted to make time to do this because I did promise to do the broadcast. I always like when we get together and do this, said Elijah. Yeah, I agree, Elijah. So, what's up on the planner tonight? Well, we got to get home and get to bed because you have school tomorrow. So, yeah, we do. We have to get ready for school. So, let's pack up and clean up and get going. So, they clean up the cottage and they head home. I love the broadcast studio. The most thing I liked about the broadcast is the way you made the broadcast look so surreal, Mom. Oh, I know. It was a lot of work, but I got it done. Yeah, I love it, Michael said. Very good job. All right, let's see what kind of reaction we're going to get on TikTok. Well, so far we got 1,000 likes on TikTok. Well, we should see how we rebound tomorrow. All right, let's get home and let's head home for the rest of the night. Okay, Mom. As they got home, before they even got home, it was already viral on TikTok and Instagram. They already had 2,000 likes. Oh, wow. Already, said Jeni. That is great. Miss Yokoshoto didn't understand what they meant by viral, but she said, whatever's going on, let me know the positive results. As they made their way home and got into bed, they checked their TikTok account and they said, wow, Mom, we've already got 5,000 likes. Oh, wow. That's great, honey. It's time for bed. You have your pajamas on? Yeah. Okay. That's a good news. 5,000 likes already. Must be doing something right. That's right. All right. Time for bed. Good night, Mom. Oh, did we leave the telescope out? No, we brought it in. Sorry, Mom. We didn't have time to watch the sky watching at night. We were too busy doing the radio show. Okay. Well, good night, kids. It's time for bed. I love you, Mom. Thank you for doing Planet Radio. Thank you, Mom. I love you too, Jeni. As Michael and Grace went to bed, they just were so happy as Mrs. Yokoshoto was already asleep. I'm so grateful we did that. That was such a great idea, Grace. Excellent choice. As they went to bed and went to sleep, they were so grateful that they helped the kids that night. That was an awesome broadcast. It's time for bed, Michael. I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. That was a lot of work to get that broadcast off the air. That's great, Grace. You did a good job. As Michael and Grace went to bed and went to sleep, they saw the stars bounce off the sky and they saw the moonbeam bounce off the windowsill. It was a beautiful sight, and they fell asleep and had a nice, well-rested night. The next morning, by the time the morning came, Elijah came racing into Mom's room. Mom, do you know we got 20,000 likes on our Instagram and TikTok posts? I can't believe it, Mom. Oh my gosh, Elijah, are you serious? Yes, Mom, I'm serious. I don't know what to say, Elijah, but that's such a great thing. Are you getting ready for school? Yes, I'm getting ready for school right now. Okay, Elijah, have a good day at school. And Jeni, you too. You have a good day at school. Let me know what the outcome is. As Elijah went to school, so many people high-fived Elijah and Jeni for a great broadcast. It was such a great day at school for Elijah and Jeni. Of course, this was exactly the results they got from Planet Radio. Planet Radio was a huge success for Elijah and Jeni, and that was a great story about Planet Radio and the success of Planet Radio. Grace was happy and joyous about this, that she called Michael from work. Michael, did you hear about Planet Radio getting 20,000 likes, and it went viral that the kids are doing really well at school. Yeah, I heard. Elijah called me from school and said that he was getting high fives at school. Oh, isn't that something? Oh, that's so positive. That's so rewarding. Grace, you did such a good thing for the kids. That's so positive. Yeah, it really does make a difference in their lives. So as the kids were coming home from school, they said they had such a good day at school. They got so many high fives and so many positive responses from the teachers, and the school district was really impressed with Grace and Michael's ingenuity and ideas, that they really wanted to hear more about Planet Radio and how they came up with the idea. And she said, it was an old broadcast that she had done when she was in college. And she said, wow, Jeni couldn't believe it. Mom, you did this broadcast a long time ago? Yeah, long time ago I did this broadcast. Oh, this is so neat. You did this when you were in college? Yeah. Wow, this is such a great idea. I can't believe it. I'm getting so many applauses and congratulations, and oh, wow. I'm so happy, Mom. I'm getting so many positive reviews from school, and teachers are coming up to me, congratulating me on the hard work, well done, and oh, wow, it's just such a great outpouring of support. I'm really proud of you kids. You're doing the hard work. Yeah, Mom, we owe you the credit, though, because you're doing a lot of the hard work behind the scenes. Well, that's what happens when you're behind the scenes. You have to do the hard work. Michael comes home from work and says, wow, kids, I'm getting a positive response about the Planet Radio episode. They saw it on TikTok and they liked it too. Oh, that's great. Great to hear. Well, kids, I'm going to go take a nap. I'm just going to rest up before dinner. Okay, the kids are down for a nap as it is too. I brought them home. They were immediately ready for a nap. Including Melissa. Yeah, Melissa was tired too. Okay, kids, I want to rest up too. Let's just take it easy before dinner. What are we going to have for dinner, Mom? I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure what we're going to have for dinner, but I know this. We're going to eat a light meal. Maybe Grandma Yokoshoto will make sushi tonight. Oh, that would be so great. Just as Grandma Yokoshoto was coming upstairs, she overheard the conversation about Grandma making you sushi. I can make you sushi for you. Just give me a few minutes and I'll make the rice. Okay, Grandma Yokoshoto, that would be great, said Elijah. So Grandma got to work and started making sushi for dinner. Okay, Grandma Yokoshoto, I'm going upstairs to take a nap while you're cooking. Okay, that's a great idea. As the kids in the family went down for a nap while Grandma Yokoshoto was making sushi, they were preparing to go to take a nap for a little bit. Grandma Yokoshoto made the sushi and had it all prepared and chilled it in the refrigerator. I have to go downstairs and rest a little bit while I'm downstairs. Okay, Grandma Yokoshoto, thank you. The sushi is in the refrigerator, okay? It's ready for dinner. Okay, Grandma Yokoshoto. Thank you. Thank you, Grandma Yokoshoto, said Elijah. Oh, that's a lot of work to make you sushi. I know. It's true. Why are you two still up? Oh, sorry, Mom. Didn't mean to yell. Okay. Well, listen, we're still resting, so just keep it quiet, okay? Okay. As Grace and Michael were still resting and the kids were still napping, they weren't ready for dinner yet. It was still 4 o'clock. Okay. As soon as it's time to wake up, we'll get ready for dinner, okay? Said Grace to Elijah and Jeni. Okay, Mom. Okay, Dad.